Here's my classic Luke Cage BrickHead, and I'm a fan for the classic costumes, especially when you're making BrickHeads, because they're very bright and colorful and easily distinguished, like, oh, that's Luke Cage and BrickHead. When you get to these newer, more grittier comics, they try to make it more realistic and lifelike. So, jeans and a t-shirt just doesn't work as well as these bright colors. So I made the classic Luke Cage BrickHead, and I'm going to start with this chain belt because it's a secure fit. You can see it does stay on. It's not falling off. But as I'm manipulating this thing, it's probably gonna be knocked loose because this thing wasn't meant to be played with, it's meant to be displayed. So like I said, it does stay on, see, staying on, but it will probably fall off during the creation of this video. But for the chain belt, what it is, this is a 21 link chain from Lego. So the 21 link Lego chain, and it just goes all the way around. So I've got it around the front there, and I've got it on the side and the back. And the back, I used two 1x2, 1x2 bracket plates, but you could use a 1x2, 1x4 bracket plate, but I like that studded look because the chain's not long enough to truly go all the way around the back, but these studs kind of give the illusion, especially in the back, that the chain is continuing. And then I used a minifigure neck bracket to put one of the chain studs on the side here. So the chain stud is there, and I wrap it around underneath the hand, all the way around. And then when I get to the back, I went to the second stud in. And the reason the second stud is, it's a little bit loose. What you do is just play with that little hook and down to loosen it, and you just keep moving it up till it's nice and tight. Because, like I said, it's a little bit loose. So if you go like this, it's just gonna fall off. But I was gonna do that on purpose. Like I said, this chain was gonna fall off, but you saw how it was a secure fit. But this chain, you can see how I've got it going right to the arm on that side minifigure neck bracket. And then here are those bracket plates where I go the second stud in. So that's the belt. And for that belt layer, I use gray plates. I use gray plates all the way around, so it just kind of it helped the belt stand out a little bit more. So that's why I put gray under there, to help the belt stand out. But now the belt's off, let's go from the feet to the head. And for the feet, now Luke Cage wears these dark blue jeans. So I used a 4x4 dark blue plate, or two 2x4 plates. And then I've got the 2x4 plate underneath for his hips. And then I did two 1x2 plates for his legs, and then one 1x2 plate in yellow for those long yellow boots. And I played around with going too yellow high, but in BrickHead form, it was like half his leg, and it was just too much. So I think for BrickHead, just putting one 1x2 yellow plate works for the boots, and more than that, it was too high. Now for his shirt, now in the back, because I use this bracket plate and there's like that plate in the back, I had to use two 1x4 yellow plates and then a 1x4 brick in the back to create a shirt. The side, your standard BrickHead, where you got a 2x2 plate in yellow, 1x2 tile for his shirt sleeve, and then of course I've got his plate with clip for his hand. And for the front, I've got that 1x1 gray plate, so then I did 1x4 yellow plate, and since his shirt's like opened up and showing his awesome, well-developed muscles, what I did was I put 1x1 plates on the side, and then a 1x1 brick on the side, so that the center chest could be a 1x2 plate, a 1x2 brick, and then a 1x2 plate for his neck. And then these are 1x4 plates on the side of his shirt. So this is kind of his opened up shirt, so you can all see it. So it's just all opened up there. And then for his head, now the head was pretty basic. He didn't have a crazy hairstyle, so we've just got standard BrickHead face with the eyes. And for the side, if you look, it's just got the short cropped hair. So I just put black plates all the way around the bottom. So the three bottom studs are all just black plates, and then I did the tile just to make his sideburns here. But for the headband, for that metal headband, what I did was I didn't go out. So while this is his hair, I just put the headband directly to the side of his head with two 1x4 plates on the tiles on the side. But for the back, I did go out and I put 1x4 plate and a 1x4 tile on the back so that the headband stood out a little bit more than the hair. And for the front, just to get a little more definition, rather than just using tile pieces, what I did was I used a 1x4 plate and the 1x4 curved slope with a 1x2 plate in the center. So that way it just kind of curves out and gives it a little more definition in the front than just a kind of a flat band. So I did that for the front of his head here. And of course we did have to have the brick head come out a bit. So I got that 1x4 tile for a little bit of his forehead's exposed. And then the top is just some flat 4x4 surface of plates. Again, get that short cropped hair. But this is my classic Luke Cage BrickHead. I had a lot of fun building it, and I think the most challenging part of this build was figuring out how to get this chain to go around his waist.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe or check out some of our other videos. Until next time, let's keep building together.